Kecina. That is the street where my guest house is, right down here on the right. Castanea Apartments, where I have a private room with a attached bathroom for just $24 a night. So in this video then I'm just going to wander a bit randomly around Sarajevo and answer the question of, is it worth visiting? I really didn't know myself before coming here, didn't have any sort of an impression. People had recommended it, but I've been here a couple of days and it is definitely a interesting city, that is for sure. And so this right here, I would presume to be a mosque. The old city of Sarajevo is very close by, just a 10-minute walk or so. So I will stop through there, although I covered it in another video. And so I'll just give a little taste of it and then check out some other areas as well. So the old city is down that way, but I'm going to walk down here. I have no idea where I'm going exactly, but just going to explore this very fascinating, historic city of highs and lows, including the Balkans War of the 1990s. There have been several Balkans wars, and also the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the throne of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, who was assassinated in the old city, and that sparked World War I. I covered that in my video yesterday. It is the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is one country of two different regions, Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is part of the former Yugoslavia, along with the other Baltic countries, or at least some of them, including Slovenia, Croatia, Montenegro, Macedonia, and Serbia. A market here with some fresh fruits and veggies. And so I'd walked a ways up that street there, and then it just wasn't looking all that interesting, so I came back down, and I'm now nearing the old city and the river that flows through Sarajevo. Some more markets here. And so in Bosnia and Herzegovina, then the currency that they use is called the mark, and it is basically 2-to-1 against the euro, so 2 marks is 1 euro. And so I guess this is 650 marks per kilogram, a little more than 3 euros. 550 marks, so less than 3 euros for a kilogram of cherries. 250 euros for a kilogram of pears. It is definitely cheap, a lot cheaper than Croatia, that's for sure. And so I believe this is where I am now. Here's Kecina Street, where my guest house is. I went over here, walked up there a bit, then came back down, and so this is this square here with several mosques hovering over it. And then this is the Miljacka River. And these are some of the many sites scattered around this area. A lot to see around here, and a lot of history. And got a fresh bottle of pomegranate juice from that stand there. 5 marks, which is about €2.50 or about $3 US, a little less than $3. Looks tasty. Wow, that is pretty intense. It's good, but also a little bit sort of bitter. I'm sure it is very good for you. This is the Sacred Heart Cathedral, the main cathedral of Sarajevo and the largest cathedral in Bosnia and Herzegovina, completed in 1889. Pope John Paul II there. Srebrenica exhibition refers to the genocide that occurred there during the Balkan War, the worst mass genocide in European history since World War II. More than 8,000 people were killed. The Gazi Husrev Beg Wakfa. From this place on 28th June 1914, Gavrilo Princip assassinated the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Franz Ferdinand, and his wife Sophia. This is it right here. World War I began essentially at this spot. I told more of the story about that in my other video that I recorded yesterday. If you want to check that out, check the link down below this video to hear more of the various events that took place and ultimately led to World War I. Some walking tour groups at the spot there. And the Miljacka River, if I'm saying that right, that flows through Sarajevo, with some lovelocks. I'm not quite sure what this is. The archaeological site of At-Mejdan Hippodrome. In the 15th century, so 1400s, when the city of Sarajevo started coming into existence in Islamic-oriented physiognomy on the territory of present-day park At-Mejdan, Sijazet Mejdan was found. It was a place where the public punishments were executed. Over time, this Mejdan, field or square, has become a market for horses and racetrack, after which it got its name At-Mejdan, that is held in the present name of the park. A series of objects of religious and educational character were set up, and they played an important role in shaping the urban center of Sarajevo. In 1905, a small park was landscaped in At-Mejdan. In 1913, a musical pavilion. The pavilion was burned down in 1941 during the German bombardment of Sarajevo. Today, At-Mejdan is simultaneously park and the archaeological site and a national monument of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So about 600 years old. Sarajevo 84. The Olympics were here in 1984. Al Jazeera, it says on the side of that building there, the Arabic media company. All right, thanks for watching. That was a good meal. It came to 15.50 marks, which is about $8 for a chicken dish there and 2 beers. So Sarajevo is definitely pretty cheap. As to whether it is worth visiting, if you're looking for a week-long vacation, just like a relaxing time away from work or whatever, then it might not be exactly what you are looking for. There might be other places in the Balkans or elsewhere, Croatia or Montenegro or Greece or something like that. But if you are traveling through the area, then it is certainly a very interesting, fascinating, and historic city to visit. All right, thanks for watching. More coming from Bosnia, and then I'm headed next to Montenegro and then Albania. See you later.